Alrighty, so I had a comment on the quote-unquote free-to-play king sort of like PvP experiment that I did the other day, and the guy commented and asked if I could do it in Ungeared, because he said in Ungeared it's definitely a lot different, and I can completely agree. I think in Geared, if you have like a really nice set for your characters and stuff like that, not only does it boost your CC like a ton higher, but you get a lot more stats and stuff like that. So we're going to be trying it out in Ungeared PvP today. This is actually post me having all of the cosmetics and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm still only 2-6. Nothing has changed there on the ultimate level, which doesn't really make a ton of difference because the only thing different is I get a little bit more damage. It's like 40% more damage on the ult, and then 1% more on removed buffs and debuffs. I have taken all of these cosmetics off the rail, so they do not take, or they're not counting towards any of my stats or anything like that. I just have the base cosmetics. They are completely maxed out, but I can't do anything about that because I've already maxed them out. So I might have a little bit extra stats than maybe some of the free-to-play players, but I'm going to be, you know, as free to play as I could get with him. I mean, I could take off, you know, more pieces if I needed to, but with the pieces on, I was hitting right at 190k. I think I was like 190.7k with CC foods. So I'm going to be using the same team that I used in the first video. Obviously, in the first video, I did use Zeldris a little bit, which would actually help me boost my CC a little bit more, but he's not going to be very useful on this team, as a couple of people pointed out in the video. So we're going to hop in. I've got 4 stamina, and we're about to get the 5th stamina, so I'm going to try to do 5 full matches, and we're just going to see how it goes in Ungeared, because obviously it is quite a bit different without gear. Alright, there was a little bit of loading, so I'm assuming it's probably a real player. We do go first. He has Keo on the team, so I'm assuming that's probably why we went first. I think the big problem is that this team right here is probably the best and most aggressive team that you can use for King, but the big problem is a lot of free-to-play players, of course, can't get the cosmetics for the collab heroes because they're paid only, which is a huge issue. So that is going to be kind of nice that we get to go first. We're going to have a shield up and everything like that, which means he's most likely not going to be able to beat through it, I would imagine. But it depends on what cards we draw right here. We pulled 1 king card, not too bad. I guess let's see. If he can get through the shield and put up a little bit of a shield on his own, that's obviously going to help him quite a bit. But we're going to have to see here. He's already got 2 resistance stacks as well from Droll, which might end up helping him a little bit in his favor. He's going double king. I don't know if he's going to beat through this or not. Okay, he actually beats through it on the first one. Kind of surprising. Okay. So he is now going to have a shield up. He's doing quite a bit more damage than I am. Alrighty. Let's see here. I think what I want to do is break the shield, hopefully, and then put on the dissolve, so that way he doesn't get to rush ult if possible. I think I've pretty much lost here, though. Wow, okay, so the damage reduction in the shield is just absolutely making me do 0 damage. So that is a loss. There's nothing I can do about that. He's about to absolutely wreck me here. He's moved a card for the ultimate. He's got a king card as well, so yeah, we're pretty much screwed at this point. We'll guarantee it before I forfeit, but kind of a big difference there. Kind of insane. Which it's looking like he's pretty like free to play with his king as well. Like at least he's not using cosmetics. That would make me think that he bought cosmetics, but you never know. All right, either way, that's round 1. We lose. Alrighty, so we've got another team here. I think this is the same guy. No, it's not quite the same guy. He has quite a bit more CC, actually. He is using the Keo team again, so he's going to be pretty aggressive with it. I'm not getting lucky with getting a level 3 turn 1, which is kind of unfortunate. I think we're probably going to see the exact same thing happen. We're not going to be able to do quite as much damage on turn 1. And then he's probably just going to absolutely beat through mine with the Keo. Ignites on, and then I'm gonna be pretty much screwed. I do have 2 cards, which is kind of nice. The odds of me beating through it, though, are pretty slim if it's anything like the last match was. So yeah, this is kind of tough. Like I guess if you're not running like the super aggressive team so you can kill turn 1, like it's kind of ridiculous that he can beat through my shield so easily there. because I should have roughly the same amount of shield on that he's going to. Well, I mean, he's going to do a little bit more damage because of the ignites, actually, but yeah, pretty rough, actually. Let's just go ahead and try to do something like this. Okay, we definitely did more damage to the shield this time. This card just seems to not do well on the shield at all. Unfortunate, we don't get through the shield on King, so he's going to be able to get his ultimate if he really needs to. I maybe should have just rushed ult here. That might have been the better play. But even then, I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to beat through the shield. He's probably going to be able to kill me here, depending on what cards he has, because he's ranking up as well. Okay. Dude, ridiculous. He's actually a god. Alrighty. Very, very interesting. Yeah, we get it. Alrighty. Alrighty, so we have a little bit more of an interesting team. He's not going to have Kyo on the team this time, so I almost think, and I have double rank up, I think I should just go for the, well, I think the way that you normally want to play King is you want to make sure that you get the shield on, so that way you can do more damage with the other card. Okay, well, he actually disconnected, so I guess that's something. I don't know if we would have been able to win that or not. I really don't know how Chandler would have fared there. Alrighty, so we've got another match. We have an Escanor team, so pretty base Escanor. He's got 192k CC, so pretty big Wayland here. I mean, all of these characters are pretty like beefy as far as CC goes. Maybe not Gother as much, but the one has a ton of CC. I know Elizabeth has a ton of CC. Depending on who his backline is, he could have good CC. If he's running the traditional team, it's Lost Vein, but I don't think Lost Vein's really all that good anymore, so. Okay, so he did not kill turn 1, which is good. Obviously, I think the big thing for this team is you want to be able to kill turn 1 if possible, because the shield is going to be quite a big problem after that. But I don't know. I've messed around with a couple of teams. Before I switched the team over for this video specifically, for Ungeared, I was using a Cusack team, pretty much the one that I was using during the special rule week where they did not have Super Awakening on, because I've just been really enjoying using Cusack lately, and Cusack along with Kyo and Zeldris on the front line can do absolutely massive damage turn 1, and just using that to like insta kill King like first thing right out the gate is actually so much fun. So yeah, that's kind of a nice thing to do. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about his ultimate here. So that is quite a big issue, really. I maybe should have taunted, so that way King doesn't get absolutely demolished by this, but... Alright, well, we didn't even... Yeah, we should have taunted big time. I might have thrown the match here. Yeah. To be expected, I guess. Boom. Dead. 6-6? Not quite. Okay, he stuns Droll. What was his... I might have been able to survive there if... I might have been able to survive there if I would have put up the taunt, honestly, which is kind of unfortunate, but... Rip. I think we're just gonna go ahead and forfeit out, because obviously he's got max HP. He still has a res. We lost. Alrighty, let's hop in. I think, is this the guy we fought earlier? I think he was at 184 earlier, so I don't think this is the same guy. But as long as he doesn't disconnect right here at the gate, I guess we'll at least get to see what it was like to run a Chandler team with King. Let's go for the double attack turn 1, so that way we can get a decent shield going, and maybe get some extra damage on the second card. So far it really seems like King is almost like Bon in the ways of Bon is incredible in geared PvP. Not that he's not good in ungeared PvP, but he's definitely a lot better in geared PvP as far as I'm concerned. And I think that King kind of falls into that same sort of category, which is definitely interesting. Wow, he actually didn't break the shield on 3 cards. How did he have 3 cards first turn? I'm actually not sure how that worked. Oh, either way. Yeah, I just think King might be one of those units where he's still good in ungeared, but maybe, you know, if you don't have the highest CC or anything like that, which even then, I'm going first in some of these matches. That was actually impressive. I'm going first in some of these matches. But this is the only one that I've legitimately won. Obviously, we had the guy that DC'd, so there is that, I guess. But or like I think he actually like disconnected, like he didn't like forfeit. But I don't know. Obviously, it's a completely different ball game there. It's like absolutely different than geared PvP is. Like, because geared PvP, like, it's pretty much a guaranteed kill turn 1, whereas in ungeared PvP, it's pretty much still 2 turns. Even if you go first and everything like that. I'm assuming, you know, if you use the Kyo team, you can probably get more damage off and everything. But I still don't know that you would be able to kill first turn. I'm assuming like if you get lucky and maybe the stars align, you can get a first turn kill like every now and then, but I don't know, maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. But either way, that was the free-to-play King in ungeared PvP. Kind of interesting. Definitely wouldn't recommend it as much if you already have like a really good built Escanor and you're using the Escanor team, because King is going to be so popular right now. Maybe try to invest in like a first turn kill team for King, because honestly that's what's probably going to get you the most wins right now. So yeah, I'm probably going to try to make a video sometime later this week, might go up next week, of me using probably Cusack, and I'll try to find some other teams as well that can try to counter King a little bit, and we'll just have a little bit of fun trying to like fight in the meta at the moment. So yeah, very interesting. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to the person that commented. I can't remember exactly what your name was and everything, but thank you for commenting and giving me the idea to sort of go in on ungeared PvP, because it definitely was a bit of a game changer there. So thank you so much. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to hit 6K by the end of the year, and I'll see you guys in the next video.